So hey YouTube, how you doing? Oh, should be finishing off Dead Space 2 today. And I'm doing this now because I want to make the stupid joke so I can get it out of the way. Oh, there is no any key on my keyboard. Right, now that joke's out of the way. Oh, piss off, I'm not logging in. If I remember correctly, we finished... I think we finished chapter 7 and we started chapter 8, or we finished chapter 6 and we started chapter 7. I think we started chapter 8, if I remember correctly. Oh, excuse me. What chapter are we on? I think we're on 8. I think we just started... No, we just started 7. I should be able to... What was it, 15 chapter? Yeah, I should be able to get through it today. Maybe. So I probably won't be able to start Dead Space 3 today. But yeah, I tested Dead Space 3 today, and boy oh boy, does that game very quickly remind you it's a third-person shooter. Oh, and hey Tom, how you doing? Ha, Shaft. Shaft! Oh. Yeah, Tom, how are you doing? Oh, and also, Tom, you can now vote for the game that you want to see me play. I know you said you don't care, but, you know, it's there if you want. Wasn't it left alt? Yeah, it was. I'm glad you're doing okay. Me, I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Well, that was a very hard objective.
I've got the elevator repaired. I'm heading up to the array. How's Strauss doing?
How do you think he's doing? Can you hear this shit?
He's hallucinating, Ellie. It's part of the sickness.
This is going to be trouble.
See, obviously, just type in exclamation point vote, since I can't do it. Okay, for the t-shirts, not the games, but Saints are as a bonus. Okay. Well, sadly, not really much of a t-shirt today, but, you know. Just a generic shirt that I found lying around. So I apologise for that. But if you want, I could button it up, be a good boy. Or I can lift up the collars and pretend I'm from like a 1950s gang or whatever, if you want. If I'm English, lovely. I'm back. Or take it off, wink wink, nudge nudge. Okay, if you have your socks on. Never heard that before. Also, I'll apologise now if I start humming Green Day songs. So I've been listening to them today for no reason. Fuck off. I now have no health packs. Fucking wunderbar. That's an inside joke. What? That it's not gay if you have your socks on. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before.
Watchman Howard Phillips will be with you shortly.
Why is there no bench here? Well, the bench is through that door. This guy's favourite band, and he said Green Day, his voice cracked while saying it. Green Day! If that's me, memory? Nice. But if it's not me, dude, grow up here. I'm dying, slowly. No, no. So he made the Ian sounding green like 2 seconds long and squeaky. Green Day.
Authorized to access this area. Please step away from the door.
Oh, I know what I can do. don't want your leg. I want you.
Rig authorization recognized. Greetings, Station Watchman Howard Phillips. I hope you slept well.
Oh yeah, I'm sleeping fine.
Authorized visitor detected. Auto defenses activated. Station Watchman Howard Phillips. Please provide verbal access code to authorize your guest.
Can I play? The answer is going to be yes, but I have no idea how you navigate that.
Ellie, I've got the elevator repaired.
Oh, never mind.
Up to the array. How's Strauss doing?
How do you think he's doing? Can you hear this shit?
He's hallucinating, Ellie. It's part of the sickness.
This is going to be trouble.
It already is. Just keep moving.
Can I just destroy them? I can. Never mind. I thought I could have been smart. But even we all know that that guy's not cool. Because anyone who squeals whilst talking, besides me of course, is not a man. But God damn it. You gotta hand it to him. I did almost survive. That's another shitty pun out of the way. Oh no, the babies. I know you're going to keep going on about that, as both a joke and as a sign of truth. But never.
Attention, Watchman Howard Phillips. Unauthorized engagement of access.
The one-handed joke
Please
was
respond.
witty and good on the other hand, though die. Yeah, exactly. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I keep forgetting I can pretty much one-shot these guys. See ya. I mean, you can't fully blame me though, can you? I'm gonna get hit, aren't I? Yep, I thought so. You get it? You get it? Her. God. I need 8. Put me sideways. Yeah, that pisses me off. Well, I mean, obviously, I know, yes, it does, but it only pisses me off when there are people who legitimately do it. I didn't think it was gonna spawn that close. You, on the other hand, not scary. But yeah, like I say, like if I'm legitimately talking to someone and they make a joke, and say if it's obviously if it's someone you don't know and they do that, and it's oh my god, because they are just the most unfunny people you'll ever meet. Fucking hate it. Okay. You think you take that crown? Yeah, but I mean, you know, obviously if we ever met and we had, you know, that kind of a thing, like I would know you would probably be doing it just to see if you could either piss me off or not. And even if you did do it intentionally, without the intent to piss off, I mean, it won't really bother me. Like I say, it's just when you meet new people and they do that shit, and it's like, I know. Like, I know they're just trying to sort of break the ice and stuff, but it's like, could you please not? Short name of control since the character is on Z left. Why? Fuck you, Zero. I do what I want. Anyway, how are you doing? I mean, I could do, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. You don't really see much anyway. And even then, flipped me looks terrible. Because I'm like the only person who probably thinks this. But like whenever I see someone who has a flipped camera, like it just looks off. Because obviously humans recognize faces, and with a flipped face, you can sort of just go, that's not right. And it just looks weird. Plus square thingamajig, penis, and a block. Nice try, bitch. Actually, when you make a joke about yourself and they just silent and awkward rather than laughing, thus meaning it's true. Exactly. You can always flip the flip. What, and be completely upside down?
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
I'm an absolute dick. Apparently I can't read signs. You're good? Good. Finish new game plus 4 Persona 5. Started 5th. Oh, fuck off.
Warning. Mainframe electrical shielding has been
No,
activated.
never from me.
Proceed with caution.
Like, sure, I might play the game again, but not anytime soon. Especially with the Persona 5 Q, not Q, but Persona 5 R thing, whatever it is. Also, I'll probably never play it. Single digit IQ. Hey, listen, bro. Also, you spelled... I swear you spelled digit wrong. Isn't it D-I-D-G? I'm googling this. Otherwise I'm gonna look like a right tosser. I'm gonna look like a right tosser. It is gonna be no D. I mean, I fucking spell. Yep, no, it is just a G. I may as well just give up life. As if I can't spell digit. What can life do for me? That was odd. D&D sessions.
Compromised. Security.
By accident ended up being reward imprisoning it, etc. It's quite hilarious. Obviously I've never played D&D because obviously it takes time to play those things, and whilst they're good, I think after a while, depending on the kind of people you play with, you get bored. Also, you'll kill yourself in that world. As in me. Oh. Spear me, okay? If you don't mind. No, you dick.
The mainframe circuits are extremely fragile. Please step away.
100% probably resurrect the Lord and Savior through them reclaim the Holy Land.
Programming. For your safety, step away from the circuits. Automated functions. Offline. Creation referred to manual operation only.
Offline.
Oh. Hey man, how you doing? Well, take over the world. You're getting US of A on the Holy Land. Oh.
To realign them manually. Hal Strauss.
See for yourself.
No, I'm not ready for the needle again. You have to let me out. I can't breathe.
Strauss, what's wrong? Ellie!
He's waiting for me.
Walk off. Content things. But if you don't mind sparing me, that'll be fine. Your Dungeon Master's on FBI and KGB shit list. Oh, D&D. Fuck off. Oh, balls. I'll read that in just a moment. Fuck off. Yes, he got so many high-tier generals and weaponry used in our times. Fuck. Yeah, that's where you lose me. Like, I don't mind realism and stuff, but that's where you lose me. Because obviously, you know, D&D and stuff. But, as long as it's fun for you, it's good. Which means he was on many ships. It's flagged. Oh, you mean actual Earth as we know it. Your player scored with a dab. Can he die? Please. Vehicle ended up in Africa. As long as Toto was singing, that's fine by me. Oh, I remember this. So he's googling world affairs, modern war successors to keep it realistic. Okay, no. As long as you don't read about Hotel Rwanda. As long as you don't read about that. Fucking Christ. Which means FBI will make him disappear. Yeah, probably.
Ellie, it looks like 2 of the mirrors are out of alignment. How's he doing?
He's
Fucking Christ. Fuck this, I'm doing this with a bloody controller.
I knew he would just slow me down.
If Strauss dies, so do my chances of destroying the marker. Keep him alive and get to that panel.
He didn't mean to. He just ended up in that position. That's how you explain, oh, I'm sorry girlfriend or wife, I just accidentally slipped into this naked woman.
I promise I'll protect you. Now, just get over here and give me a hand.
Could you all please suck a wang?
Something covering the collector panel. Oh my god. There's thousands of them. They're breaking apart.
Ellie, get out of there!
Oh my god, they're heading this way. Run, Strauss, run!
Ellie, come in!
Fuck you. Then before you get radicalized, well, you know. Can I move, please? Because I'm kind of running out of air.
tube when the beam hit. Isaac, those things are still heading towards the transport hub. They're wrecking everything in their path.
Holy shit, they'll cut us off. Get to the hub. I'll meet you as soon as I can.
Is this a game on PS4? Oh god, no. God no, this game doesn't exist on PS4.
Exiting zero gravity.
Very random, how you doing?
Isaac,
Same
we have
campaign
to
goes on
cross to the
4
government
years now.
section before the
Fucking
collar
Christ.
You'll never make it down here in
I'll
time.
be there. I'll be there.
Fucking Christ.
Stability.
Graphics still look good. Yeah, they do. They look very, very good. For a game that's like, what, 10 years old maybe? Yeehaw. Oh, and also random, since you are here. I tried GTA 4 this morning, and I'm going to try it again later, whilst I'm online and streaming. GTA 4 is like an impossible game to run. But, if you set shadows to off, and then the game runs above 60, so yeah, I have no idea what the hell's going on with that game. But like I say, I'll probably try and... yeah, I'll see what I can do later. That's why it's not on the list at the moment. You could run it fine. No, you really can't. Like I say, if you run the game on max settings with shadows and stuff, for whatever reason, and I think it's because it's an extremely bad optimization,
Hurry!
that if you have shadows on, the frame rate dips to like 30 and below. It can do, but if you turn shadows off, then it runs above 60 easily. It does, like, it runs how you sort of should expect it to run, but with shadows on it doesn't run at all. And from what one person was saying online, it could be because, I mean, besides shitty optimization, yeah, besides shitty optimization, it could be because the way that they do the shadow rendering, you would need like an 8 gigahertz CPU, and they doesn't exactly exist unless you use fuck, what is it? Liquid nitrogen? Then maybe. So yeah, obviously running GTA 4 on max settings is pretty much impossible. And that's what you get for not listening to GTA 4 as a shit show, runs different per hardware composition. Yeah, but like I say, if you just turn shadows off, the game runs pretty much fine. It does. You use liquid helium. Well, I don't know what kind of money you have, Tom, but fucking Christ. I can also take... no, I won't take this bit. But yeah, also, because you're here, I'll do this very quickly. Please don't crash. Thank you. As you said, DLC you can't get to fix whatsoever, really. I haven't tried the DLC yet, so... I'll probably install that later and try that as well.
Isaac, this way. The train is this way. Are you crazy?
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Isaac, I'll try to open the CEC door in the level. Hold on.
Who the fuck?
Piece of shit lock. I'm giving it my codes, but it's not working.
Your PC's a superconductor. That I doubt. Could you please fuck off and die?
Yes, I'm authorized for this. Open up, you bastard!
Ah, that's right. Swear at it. You're English stroke Australian. I think you're Australian. If swearing at it doesn't work, then nothing will.
There! It's open! Isaac, go!
Ellie, you guys there? Did you make it?
If it will be Dead Space 4, nobody will use Arcade card will like PS4 anymore. All next gens will be. Wait. Dead Space 4 new gen. Yeah, oh no.
I was right here this morning with a crew of 30
Depends. Maybe.
people on the run.
But well, the thing is, I'm saying I doubt there'd be another Dead Space, but the weird thing is, like a couple months ago, there was like 2 videos on YouTube by some companies, whoever the hell they are, who got, I forgot his bloody name, but the main director for Dead Space 1,
And here I am again.
and one of them was an interview of how an artist,
Today.
because he was an artist for years, became like the director for Dead Space,
Right.
and the other one was like the walkthrough process of what him and his team went through when making Dead Space.
Here are the coordinates.
Weirdly, 2 of these videos come out fairly quickly by one another, which means conspiracy theory means yeah, another one might be coming out, but I mean, after the shit show that was Dead Space 3, I really don't want another one. I don't. God, no. PS4 also be okay. The technology was 5 years behind PC. Yeah, but the problem is, it doesn't fucking matter. Because, you know, you can say that, but the problem is, we don't exactly run games as if that technology is 5 years in advance. Yeah, sure, we can run games pretty well if they're optimized, but we don't really run them as if they're 5 years old. And it doesn't really matter anyway, because, like I say, obviously I don't give a shit about graphics at all. That's the last thing I care about. Like, obviously Dead Space 3 looks pretty decent, but it's a really fucking terrible game. Well, I mean, it's not that bad, but Not great. Could you, like, fuck off? We'll go for playing Fight Night Champion. I have no idea what the hell that is. There's a store game once you don't have anything to play. Yeah, well. Next God of War will be PS5. Yeah, God of War 2018 was good, but yeah. $40,000. Look, GTA 6 is PS5 only. Well, not PS5 only. If you mean PS5, Xbox 2 and PC, then yes. But obviously not exclusive. Because if it was, that would be the biggest idiotic decision I would have ever seen in my life. No, whichever course it would be. Yeah, because the thing is, like, because most likely Rockstar was making GTA 5 for PS3 and Xbox 360, then Sony obviously would have eventually turned around and said, obviously this is the new hardware, what we're releasing whenever. If you would like to make it for this, that's fine. But that's why they released that could have been why they released GTA 5 for PS3 and 360 instead of just waiting for it and then releasing it for PS4 and Xbox One. Because obviously they already made it for the hardware that was already out. And then obviously it took 2 years for it to release on bloody PC, which was very annoying, but at least it came out pretty swell. Could you please fuck off? Games in 2050 graphics will be indistinguishable from real life. Yeah, well, considering I'll be dead by then, it's not like it matters. Imagine GTA with a wheel support. No, imagine just plugging yourself in and playing GTA. Like, imagine actually being able to afford a room with which you could have like a treadmill that you can stand on so you can walk or run, that you could also then like grab a side, pull a chair over, sit down, and then like a bloody thing comes up to you so you can drive, and then you've got a thing that acts as like a real gun. The only problem is that would take like morphing technology, but yeah, that's like impossible, so whatever. You're gonna be dead 2050, well, I'm 21, yeah. Who knows what happens tomorrow? I could get hit by a bus.
Over here. The door is jammed. This must have been the last stand whoever was left down here.
Can you get the door open on your end?
No, the circuits are fried.
You'll be 53, yeah, I will, but you know.
Things out.
There's gotta be another way in.
The only other way is through the processing plant, but it's not meant for human traffic. Step forward. I think I can stop it from here, though.
Alright, do it.
He wants me to borrow this.
Hold it together, Strauss.
Hit by a bus midstream. Okay, now that, first of all, if that legitimately happened, I hope to God someone laughs. Because I bloody well would. I'm sitting here, pretty much 2 floors up from ground floor, and a bus that travels nowhere near where I live, somehow comes crashing through and hits me. I hope someone laughs. Because obviously the chances of that happening is, well, impossible, but obviously if it did happen, I mean, seriously, I would legitimately laugh. I mean, I'd be dead, but get here by Bush, you deserve it. Oh yeah, cheers, thanks. Looking when crossing the road. Again, if I'm sitting here and it happens, not really much I can do about that. Oh, zero gravity.
I think I've hit a dead end. Looks like some kind of venting system up ahead.
Right. Manually shutting down the plant froze all the pressure valves in place. You'll need to find a way to force it open.
Well, I kind of destroyed the only one that was in here. Bollocks. See, kids, this is why you don't just fire willy-nilly at everything. Because now I believe this is called a soft lock. Because I'm pretty certain there is another bloody thruster in here. Because the devs assumed that you'd sit, wait, listen, not go, oh, thruster, I can shoot that and it'll hit that and it'll spin it around. No, you need to attach it. Shit. Unless if there's some in this room. Nothing really hard, but you're sleeping, you don't want to wake her up. Aw, Tom's a good boy. You forgot to check both of us. I was sitting in my room. My bad. Oh no, here's one. Oh no, it spawns them. Never mind, developers. Why aren't you...
There you are. I see your friend has powered off the facility. Remind me to thank her for providing me with your location. I've locked the processing cycle on, and you in with it. It ends here, Clark.
It doesn't have to be this way, Titan.
It does. And it is. Goodbye, Clark.
Fuck off, I didn't move. God damn it. Oh boy.
things off?
No, somehow Tideman declared me dead in the system. Now my codes don't work anymore.
They're kidding.
Oh shit, something's coming. Strauss,
No.
help me with the door.
I need you to see him. I need you to follow the steps.
What? No, just shut up and help me. God damn it!
Ellie! Ellie!
I'm glad you can laugh at my misfortune. Fucking shit. Booby lady. No, I'm going up there.
You guys okay?
Not really.
Step 3, Ellie.
Just through the door! No!
I think I'm close.
You're on a NASA simulator playing as astronauts on mission to Mars. You and this bloody Mars of yours. Where the hell's the safe station?
Zero gravity. Entering zero gravity.
What? One minute it's telling me the bloody safe station's outside, now it's telling me it's in here. Oh, game, could you make your sodding mind up, please? Thank you. Oh, you know what? Fuck you. Have I seen Star Citizen? Yes. But I can't remember which one that is. I can't remember if that's the game that will never release.
God, Isaac.
Or if it has.
Glad to see you've got all your parts.
You alright?
Yeah.
There are 4 steps.
No thanks to Twitchy here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Step 4. Shoot me.
Jesus, Strauss. You okay?
It's getting worse.
What is step 4? Who will be waiting?
F the screws. F the needle. She'll be waiting.
He's not gonna make it. We gotta keep moving.
There's an industrial transport upstairs. Runs on the same spoke as the commuter train. It should get us to government sector. One of us will have to deploy it from the gear house.
Staring. Asking.
Stay here and, try to get him on his feet.
F the needle. She'll be waiting.
Yeah, if Star Citizen is that game. I've not seen much of it. Or any. Oh, chapter 9. Lovely. Only 6 chapters to go. 7 if you count 9. Do you want to try that again? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This does not relay horror. Being bombarded with enemies. Oh, welcome back, Tom. There was no way my shot was off just then. Oh, let's just store sell everything. You heard about that girl who got in a car thinking it was Uber? Was I found it? No, I haven't. Fucking hell. I mean, fucking Christ. But, I mean, it sort of just goes to show how easy it is. You know. And yep, obviously you just do what me and Tom do. Never leave the house. That's the thing though, is like I say, it's fucking hell. Oh no, it's so spooky. Nice ass, bro. No store? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't know why all these things are just put apart from one another. Fuck, I need one more. And I have one, but that's a spare just in case. Fuck it, I'll save as well.
Release the transport. Meet me at the landing.
We'll be right there. Stross, come on. Come on.
Just listen to the pretty lady. Oh wow, I very quickly ran out of ammo.
Why'd you come looking for me if you knew I was dead, Isaac? Did you think I would forgive you?
Get out of my head.
I don't leave the house for work in gym. Well, I would never leave the house for a gym. Joke's on you.
Hey, you made it.
Staring at me, Isaac. Strauss. Through the holes in his head. Listen to me.
Stop staring at me!
Relax.
Stop it!
Relax.
Isaac, we have to get out of here.
Right. Let's go.
You enjoyed gym after 3 months of pain.
Oh my god.
Well, like I said, obviously, the only thing I'll probably be able to do is
That's
run.
the Ishimura.
Yeah. Used to be the pride of the CEC. It's a sad story, actually. I heard everybody on board died. Some sort of terrorist attack.
What? Terrorist attack? What happened aboard that ship was no terrorist attack.
What do you mean?
That's where all this started, Ellie. Everything that's happening here happened on that ship. I saw it. I was on board when it happened.
What's happening?
I don't know. Something must be blocking the track.
Avoid cardio like the plague.
Stay here.
Never.
Take a look.
I have no idea what that means, but yeah. Obviously, you know, again, long thing, lifting, may not be an option. Which if it's not, yeah. Not like I'm missing out on anything. Besides getting swole, as the kids say. Fuck off. I know there's one next to me. Oh, there isn't. Never mind. If you do, it's not just focus on getting strong and you'll gain size. Eh. Like I said, I need to have a conversation with a lay specialist at hospital before I do anything. Like, I don't mind these things as enemies, but they are just cheap most of the time. Like, I knew he was there, but you have no reaction time for him to jump out at you. It's annoying sometimes. Trying to hide from me now, are we? Yes, that's like personal training, you know, I'm gonna do personal training. Oh no, that's fine, you know, obviously I know, I can take advice, you know. It's just like I say, obviously at the moment I don't want to do anything until I get the A-OK. Because obviously if I start doing something, even with assistance and stuff, and then you do one thing, and then everything goes tits up, and it's like, well... Oh my god, that's a lot of conductors.
Ellie, there's a giant tentacle blocking the transport door. It's wrapped around a big tank.
A big tank. Nitrogen trichloride. Those explode if they overheat.
Perfect.
That worked. We're moving again. We'll wait for you up ahead.
You're young, high testosterone, just press how quick your body changes. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, how do you know I have that much testosterone? Because I'm pretty certain I don't.
If you set that off, it will incinerate.
I'm less of a man than you think I truly am.
Tell Strauss to hold on. Here we go.
Oh, hey man, how you doing? Fuck off, god damn it. After 30, your body starts breaking down. Lovely. I may as well just die now then.
I can't make it go any faster.
You made it.
In another situation, I might admire your persistence, Mr. Clark. But this is bigger than you and bigger than the lives of everyone on this station.
Sir, final preparations for attack are wrapping up.
Looks like it ends here. At this point, it's all just dead weight.
Isaac, what did he mean? What did he mean when he said dead weight?
He's using the solar beam. We gotta stop the transport now.
He's cut the station in half. There's no track to get across on.
Back us up. Back us up to the station.
What? Why?
Just do it, Ellie. Hurry. The Ishimura. If the gravity tethers are still functional, I can...
You can snag Govsec and drag it back? Isaac, this is ridiculous.
If I can line the tracks up just for a few seconds, you should be able to get the transport across. Stay ready. And take care of Strauss.
Isaac, no.
You mean the nutter?
It's a really bad idea.
I'll stick around. I'm full of bad ideas.
Hey, it's... Well, we're going back. Back to where it all began. Even though it actually began on Aegis 7, I think, or whatever the fuck it was called. I'll live to 104, so you can be here for year 2100. Yeah. You're not going to miss anything. If Earth is the way it is now, you're not going to miss anything. We're back.
There should still be a computer in the flight lounge. I can check the ship's status from there.
Are you okay? You sound a little nervous.
I was here. Things didn't go so well. Look, I'll contact you soon.
Also, the save station was actually over there. We'll miss all the tech. Not unless they find a way to make us live forever. Although Freddie Mercury probably sang it well when he said, "Nobody wants to live forever." And that is sort of true. Like, there are people who say they would, but it's more of a curse than a blessing.
Gravity and life support on reserve power.
None of what's in human life to 200 years. Life expectancy. Yeah, but like I say, because the problem is,
What?
yeah, that would be nice, but
Under repair.
it then depends what kind of a person you are.
This should be interesting.
Because obviously, all the friends and family you have now may not live or have the chance at what you can have. Say, if you could do that. So obviously to some people it wouldn't matter, because, you know, they just wouldn't care, but to others, like I say, it would be a curse, obviously living so long after, to the point where everyone you know is obviously dead and buried. Because it's not exactly like if that stuff was true, it's not exactly like they'd, you know, somehow mass market it and give it to everyone in the world. A select few would get it for nothing, others would be able to purchase it easily because of their money. And then you get schlubs like us who, if we really wanted it, it would either be just a dream, or obviously they'd somehow mass market it, like I say. It'd probably cost millions or something, which could afford. Yeah, like I say, some would get it for free because obviously some people are really smart, so they would like to keep them around as much as possible. And then, like I say, others would just be able to buy their way into it, and then. Yeah. Oh, hey, Helgast, how you doing? Oh, it doesn't say cut off the limbs anymore. More health. You're back. Okay. You fell asleep for 15 minutes. Are you trying to say that you fell asleep to me? Arsehole. I hope you had a nice kip. 20 years life expectancy. Man, that would be pointless. Still be pointless. We just go in quadruple digits. Yeah, but that's just a pipe dream. One of the Rothschild had 6 heart replacements. Wonder where he kept getting healthy hearts from. Unwilling subjects. Everyone in its place will do the same. Yeah, but the thing is though, a heart doesn't make you live forever. Because obviously this body starts deteriorating. It's why we get old, it's why we wrinkle, and it's why everything starts shutting down and getting slow, and we get into more issues, and the brain essentially just gives up. Probably went to third world countries and bought on the black market. Probably. Isaac is more vocal here than Link in this game. Because Link never fucking talks. And obviously in Dead Space 1 he was meant to be a mute character. And then in this obviously they give him a voice actor. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Come on, for replacing uses organics for mechanical. Well, like I say, obviously it wouldn't be cheap. Ah. Like Saints Row. Well, they're going about the explosion gave him a voice. Well, no, because he talks in Saints Row 1 anyway. He has 3 moments in the game where he does talk. I mean, it's only a sentence, but he does talk. No, I don't need line racks. If you can live to the ripe old age of 1 million years, you'll consent. Well, all I'll say is good luck with it. We can just download skills into our brain and automatically know everything about mathematics like the Matrix. Yeah, but that would be boring. That would. I mean, that would be boring. Like, it's one thing, like, to, you know, live longer, but it's another thing to just basically turn us into robots.
Just be careful.
I'll call you when it's online.
Because that's the whole point of being human. You know, making mistakes. I know some people don't like it and whatever, but you know, it's how you evolve as a species, it's how you get better. You get people who are just naturally more skilled and can do better things quicker. That's why we have evolution. Because otherwise, if we have people living for 1 million years, we never have to rush to, you know, have kids and stuff. So Earth would never get any better because we're not creating younger generations who can potentially think faster and better than we can. So there'd really be no point. You're glad you're born into this time, you feel like there's no point in living at that stage. Oh wow, wonderful. You wouldn't agree to mathematics imported into you shall remain that good old fuck math approach. Exactly. I mean, math is still fun for me anyway, but, you know. Waste your life at learning or play video games, easy answer. I mean, it depends. Yeah. What about all your school and then leave you the fuck alone? Yeah, but then you miss, well, obviously, especially in my case, like you miss every day going to school, seeing your friends and just fucking around for the sake of fucking around. Whereas you just go, done, and then you miss all those experiences. Because like I say, in my case, obviously we just fucked around a lot and it was extremely fun. And even the learning part, again, I'm like one of the few people who care, but, you know, I like learning. Genetics are not fair, nature isn't fair. Why are you not 6'6" plus you fly? Because doing the same thing over and over again would get boring. It's boring after 16 years. Well, I mean, depends how long you do it for, but sort of, yeah. Life isn't fair, exactly. Just deal with it. Because obviously my life compared to your guys, obviously I've had to have surgery and obviously a bloody pipe shoved into me twice. So my life is more unfair than yours, but I don't give a shit. You don't see me running around parading, where, care for me, where. You know? And then you get some people who go, oh, life is so unfair. I couldn't get that bag that I wanted. It's like, fuck off, you entitled cunt. Most teachers like to stick their business in your front and tell you to be quiet and stop throwing a chair at your mate. Not really our teachers. I mean, if you're throwing a chair at someone, then yes. But our teachers didn't really care that much. I mean, they did when they really wanted you to learn and when it was crunch time for exams and stuff. But otherwise, they didn't really give a shit. These dudes who fucked 1,000 women are still out there thirsty. Well, I mean, Obviously, I can't exactly talk from experience. But that's also the same thing like this. You'd think after playing so many video games that I have over the years and having replayed quite a lot of them, you'd think you'd get bored, but you don't. It's just one of those things. Oh, hey Brad Blazer. Who is whying now? Not me. Anyway, Brad Blazer, how you doing? You learned to lie and cheat thanks to school. Well, you know. Some of us learn valuable lessons. And that's actually surprisingly one of them. Something new, just like with gaming. Well, no, obviously, well... True, but like I said, when you play as many as I bloody well have... Good and bad, like you see a lot of similarities between games. And obviously, because you can't really change games in a certain way, you're sort of just stuck with them as the way they are. Oh, that's where the tentacle came out and tried to grab me. That's why I like mine so much. All those bills look the same, and yet they're so sexy. Oh! And yes, we are back on the Ishimura.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh boy. Okie doke, Zero. Thank you for coming along, as always. And I hope you enjoy Sekiro. Which I shall still never buy because £60 is far too expensive. Where the hell are these last two pieces? Oh, there's one. Instead of the main pick you have about Jonas wanting an easy man for Sekiro. Yeah, well, you know. Fuck him, I say. Jeff Bezos is 100 billion. Still treats employees like slaves. Why not? Because that means he can just make more money. I mean, he's got more than enough to last him and his family a few lifetimes, but, you know. Oh, fuck off. Oh, hallucination. Dude should just retire. He doesn't fucking work. So I don't exactly think retiring is in his vocabulary.
I've almost got us disconnected from the mag rail. Keep me posted.
Decontamination initializing.
Maybe after you beat off the sunset, spend your life. Well, I mean, you know, if you want to do that, that's fine. Not for me.
Isaac, Strauss is starting to worry me. Listen,
I would never. But son, Daddy's not a murderer.
Strauss,
I would never hurt you. He's not.
Look at how you get it now.
He is. You can't see him because you haven't taken the steps, Strauss. You want me put down the screwdriver. Step 3.
Strauss! Ellie! Shit!
Well, I now have max health. So dying shouldn't be a problem. Well, I can't wait to kill Strauss. Because if he kills waifu Ellie, then I'm gonna have to rip his dick off. Oh, hey Daniel. How you doing? Oh, you just completed Crackdown. Nice. I hope you had fun with it. Oh yeah, fuck that random.
Damn it,
Nope.
that hurts. The bastard bit me.
What? Ah, shit. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But he stopped talking. He won't look at me. How's it going at your end? And please tell me this plan is going
You
to
got all
work.
your stats level 5, but the max is 6. You only get 6 back pretty much 100% in the game, which is pointless.
They're swarming into a hole in the
Yeah.
middle deck.
I mean, unless if you know you actually won 100% the game by getting all the collectibles and stuff, but
Shutting down. Welcome to the medical deck.
Crap.
oh, someone splooged in here. That's a lot of splooge. The fuck hit me? What? Don't you midget please me. I didn't get rid of my inventory, did I? Nope. Oh, and this is why I also fought Mr. Invincible. Missing one weapon, which is the automatic shotgun and 2 agents' DNA. Well, the agents' DNA show up on the map, so. And as for the shotgun, obviously you'd have to find that. But I'm pretty certain I picked up the automatic shotgun. No, all ammo pickups, all lot codes, all collectibles, memorized, fastest routes. Yeah, nope. Not for Resident Evil 2 anyway, not for me personally. Like, I enjoyed that game, but yeah. Oh, and also Daniel, since you're here, I mean, Black Blazer probably already knows, but if you want, you can now vote for what you want me to play. I also threw up Middle of Shadow of Mordor, because obviously you was playing it, and it sort of intrigued me to play it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I just can't believe what's happening. It's strange.
Idiot. See, I should be playing that. Fuck you. See, I should be playing whatever wins. Either Wednesday, because I'll forego playing Borderlands, or I'll play it after Borderlands if I finish it. Well, that's the plan. Well, I don't need that anymore because I don't really need air. Stasis is fairly useless. I don't want damage. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 11. No, it's the exact same either way. So 11 if I want to max damage the portal rifle. Noted. But I'm on chapter 10. I'm 2/3 of the way through this game. I'm not getting that stuff. Oh, more splooge. Nope, nothing. Okay. A lot of fake friends in this world, man. People will be nice to your face while wishing for your downfall. Yep. That's why if you be honest with people, even if you're being brutally honest, you'll then either very quickly see who your friends are and can be, or everyone will just piss off and whatever. Oh well, I have a shit ton of money, which means There we go. Yeah. Unless you're like you with 0 friends. Well, like I say, I don't need that much health. But you know, like I've mentioned before, obviously I have people I know who I would still consider friends, and hopefully they consider me friend. But obviously, because we haven't kept in touch in years, you know, it gets a little harder. But, you know, you do what you can. Never do stuff to just like try and fit in. Obviously do stuff because you wanna. There you go. No. That's pretty much the pulse rifle done. Oh, I may as well pick them up and sell them. Actually, what chapter is the next armor on? Because I know you get it fairly quickly. I think it's chapter 12? I may as well have a look. Because then obviously after chapter 12 I can just buy power nodes that I need. Dead Space 2 armor. Oh. We're here again. Wonderful. That's why I just wish I like with video games. Yep. Pretty much the same thing.
Exiting zero gravity.
The advanced suit 11. Right after the zero gravity station sequence, go through the north locked door on the upper mining walkway. The room is the opposite of the direction of the detonator mines trap. Zero gravity station. Fuck it, I'll leave it up. Just so I don't forget. Oh? Oh. Do you like wanna... He's got a point. He's got a point, Tom.
Ellie, I'm almost to the captain's nest to activate the tethers.
Alright. The centrifuge looks spooled to full power from here.
Great. Let's hope this works. It'll be tight. You ready?
All set. I'll wait for your signal.
Gravity tethers engaged.
Now get back here. The tracks are moving.
No, just go. I'll use one of the escape pods to meet you there. Now go!
You idiot! Gravity tethers would tear the whole moon apart.
Time to go.
I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker.
I don't know what you want, okay?
Ejection sequence initiated.
Yeah, there is, but I don't know what it is. I've never played it because I don't have Xbox Live, so I can't play it. If you do have Xbox Live, Daniel,
I'm away. Ellie,
and obviously if you do play it, let me know how it is.
But we're coming in hot.
But yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's pretty much the...
Just put down the screwdriver.
trust me.
Proximity warning. Impact detected. Guidance system malfunction. All guidance systems offline.
Oh shit.
Brace for impact.
Isaac, are you there? You're right, Isaac. The Ishtar is in connection. I'm so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Well, obviously, I don't think it's anything like that in Crackdown 3, Tom. Raw. Obviously, like I said, I've never played it, and I can't play it, and I will never play it. So,
It's gonna be okay. I promise. This won't happen. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Trust!
Stick a needle in your eye.
Trust! God damn it!
and that's where she loses an eye. Looks like she didn't keep an eye on Stross. Oh boy. I'll be here all week. How many do I have? One. Fucking Christ. So I don't fucking like these things.
Why did you do it, Strauss?
I can't face it. I thought Ellie could. I had to make her see step 3.
What can't you face? What's the last step?
Her. It's what they were afraid of, that I'd face her destroying the marker. But it's too much. You have to help. You need to see step 3.
Strauss!
Need your bottle thing. Oh, fuck off. I guess that's the all-important question. Yeah, it's... I mean, there's no real nice way of putting it, but... Obviously, at least in my situation, like I say, I never... Like, I mean, this is why I'm a heartless bastard, but... It's why I don't trust a lot of people. Or if anyone. You know? Like, I know that doesn't exactly help me saying that, but there's not really much more to it than that. Like, the only problem is if it comes to, like, if there are people you do trust and shit happens, it pretty much comes down to, well, what was the bloody well point? Which makes you feel like you've wasted time.
Attention ship workers. Be mindful of the nearest survival chamber. These are your only hope of survival should a cave-in occur.
I know there's not really much that you can do. Yep, there's her eye.
Now it's your turn. Oh God. Ellie, step through.
You owe me an eye, you bastard!
Yeah, like I said, I know there's not really much that, you know, we can do, you know, being on the internet and all, but like I've mentioned before, you know, as long as, you know, even just being here, you can just forget about stuff for a while.
She won't help, but you realize you'll see her after step 3.
Isaac, he's run off. Deeper into the mines.
I've got problems on this end too. Get somewhere safe.
Oh, I'll try.
But obviously you'll get past it. Just need time is all. I know that sounds very cliche and stuff, but...
Ellie, I'm back inside. Where are you? Where's Strauss?
I'm safe for now, but he's lost it. I think he's coming for you. I found something you're gonna want to see. Here's my location. Oh, hurry and get here. I'm not in any shape to be fighting.
I'll get there as soon as I can. Stay safe.
There's no map of this place. Bollocks.
Attention shift workers.
Yep, pretty much.
Are being monitored at all times. Please show pride in your work.
And that's why I say it's pretty much worked for me. You know? The only problem is, it seems like you're being heartless when, in reality, if you sort of be more truthful and honest, then a lot of people would be like, a lot of people would think what you say and do is, you know, sort of heartless, but fuck off, I need to pay attention. But obviously to those people, fuck them, you know. Fuck them. That's all. Like I say, I'm not in this world to impress anyone. I'm not. If there's anyone, oh wonderful. Like if you come across people, like obviously, you know, Twitch and stuff, then, you know, if it just sort of happens and there are people that you can just get along with the type of person you are, not someone who you can pretend to be for others to like you, then I won't buy Strauss.
Why did you do it, Strauss?
You know, it just makes life easier. Come on, Strauss, let's go. Goodbye! Like therapy, good. I'm glad that I can help in any way, shape or form. You're on Heartless though. Most of the time, no. But, you know, when it comes to situations, and like I've mentioned before, if I or anyone does anything stupid, you know, call out on it, you know, because otherwise you're not going to learn from anything. You know. So yes, it may seem like you're heartless or being a dick, but you know, it's just, it just makes life easier, you know. Because like I say, at least then the people who think you're being a dick and don't want to, you know, who aren't interested in you, they piss off. You never have to know about them ever again, you know. Anyway, Tom, why are you trying to say I'm not heartless? I've been killing kids in this, and babies. Who does that? Now I just need a store. Babies? Yeah, I've been killing babies. Those tiny gold things that you shoot and they explode. They're babies. They are. Or then you've got the kids that run at you. Because remember, I was in a nursery at one point in this game, and all you do is kill kids and babies. No, space babies. Well, still babies. I do not know what the hell's fucking hitting me anymore. Okay, no. Because it's immoral. That's why.
Step 4. Acceptance. Now you're ready to finish this.
Again, this is why you don't date, because women like that will barrel you down into your existence of atoms before you go, oh, that's why you're mad at me, because you didn't buy shoes with your money, so you got pissed at me for not existing 2 weeks ago. Now I get it. Even in movies, kids' death is always slightly hidden. Yep. Even in Resident Evil 2 Remake, it's bloody hidden. We know it happens. We do. We know it happens. $36,000. Wait, advanced suit. Well, the advanced suit is the last suit. Stasis bonus. Purchase guarantees a minimum of 25 inch slots and 20% armor. Okay. Well, so that means I can buy that armor and put on back this armor on because I get 10% discount. Well, before I do that, may as well buy all the ammo that I can muster. Buy all the Or can I just buy the armor? Yep, exactly. No, no, I just need what? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's damage for all these guns. Bloody well done. But then this, I might also. Well, I will go for one more capacity. And then I may also get the 3 capacity with this as well. Yeah, but remember what I said yesterday though, Tom? A vagina is a very powerful tool. Oh boy. Last 4 chapters, but I think chapter 15 is barely a chapter.
Isaac, over here. Looks like the mechanic was dragged away before he could finish fixing this.
Strauss is dead, Ellie.
Oh, I'm not sorry about that. So what happens now? I thought you needed Strauss to destroy the marker.
Strauss couldn't lead us to the marker. He was running away from his guild.
What about you?
I'm not running anymore.
Not when you don't come into contact. Well, I mean, true. Very true.
Well, this drill's a stroke of good luck finally. Why don't you get up to the cab to try to get it started? I'll look for the other power cell.
Alright. Let's see what I can do from up here.
Maybe Ellie and my one-eyed monster has something in common. Maybe they should meet sometime.
There should be another one around here somewhere.
I'll look. Any luck up there?
Well, no, not now.
Right.
So that's the kind of shit you watch me for. Stupid, gross puns that no one should ever make. One-eyed monster. I'm surprised Tom hasn't gone.
The system to bypass the nav cards. Thank God.
It doesn't recognize a new junction.
I think I've got it from up here.
Just rewired from down.
What? I didn't hear you.
Nothing. Nothing.
I did it. I got it started. There, there's a lift on the other side. I'll turn around. You can get on.
Thanks.
See, we're killing kids. Fuck you.
Alrighty, let's see what this beast can do.
Hey, how you doing? Are you sure you can see from back there? Too many. Oh, well, see you. Oh, I know.
Whoa, stop!
Looks like we reached the foundation pylons of the government sector.
So how do we get in there?
Straight ahead. You do have a giant drill.
You know I'm riding on top of this thing, right?
Oh god. I hate you, Ellie. That one was a bit of a stretch, but whatever, I'll take it.
Well, we can compare bruises later.
Done.
But at least we made it, right? And this is most definitely government sector. And I'm guessing that marker of yours is behind that huge door over there.
Well, I better move fast. Those things are gonna find a way up the hole we drilled. There's gotta be an elevator or something connecting these floors. I'm gonna try to make my way to you.
Alright, I'll meet you halfway.
Chapter 13. We're almost there, boys and girls.
Isaac, there's a gunship docked here.
What? Is it damaged?
Not that I can tell. Isaac, do you hear me? We're gonna make it out of here alive.
One of us is. It's too dangerous for you to stay here, Ellie.
What are you talking about? Just get your ass in here. I'm starting a system check now.
Oh yeah. When you hear those words, get your ass in here, that either means you're in trouble, or... Wink, wink. Fuck, wrong one.
Main power on. Isaac, what are you doing?
Closing hatch.
Oh. Hey, Isaac, what are you doing?
Gunship command override confirmed.
Isaac, what are you doing? Open the door right now.
Emergency launch cycle initiated.
No,
Airlock sealed.
no, don't you dare. Don't you dare launch the ship.
Bye, Ellie.
Best chance, Ellie. You got life support, comms. Hey, you gotta be rescued.
You bastard.
I need you to be rescued. I couldn't save Nicole, but I can save you, Ellie. So, bye.
What a way with words this man has.
Are you ready to talk now?
Why? So I can let you go too.
can't do that, Nicole. I never wanted to let you go.
A lot happened that we never wanted. Isaac. Touch me.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Isaac, please. Make us whole.
No.
I can't.
I don't know what Providence protects you, Clark, but it ends here. I have 200 armed security personnel, and every entrance is covered. Even if you do get in, you won't get far.
I'd like to see you try and stop me. If I remember correctly, that guy gets a pike through his eye or something, or through his skull. I know he dies in a pretty fantastic way. Well, I think by the time I beat this game, I might. Yeah, I might jump over to Saints Row 2 and beat that today. Because then I can start Saints Row the 3rd Saturday. It'll only take me about an hour and a half to beat Saints Row, if that. So like I say, I may as well spend that time to beat it today. In the like 2.5 hours I will have left after I beat this, or 2 hours I have left, instead of playing Dead Space 3 for a few hours. Because then obviously I can play it Tuesday stroke Wednesday. And then if Borderlands 1 Remaster can be downloaded during the day before 6 o'clock or whatever. Obviously Wednesday I should beat Dead Space 3 fairly quickly. Because obviously putting 6 hours into it will beat most of it. It's like this game, I'll beat this game in like I think 6 hours. Because how many hours do I have in this so far? See, about 5 hours. Like I said, the game's not that long. And now all of them get massacred. Oh my god, that's a lot of blood.
Isaac, where are you going? That's why I'm here. To show you the way.
And also the bit that I have to put the needle in his eye, I'm going to use a controller for that. Like I'm not daft. There's going to be no way in hell I'm going to be able to do that with fucking WASD. No, piss off. That is not what I aimed at. Come on. There we go. Where the hell did the bench go? There it is. So what do I want to get then? 5 nodes. Well, I was going to get capacity, wasn't I? Well, line guns, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty much everything for those. And the line gun. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 for that. Oh, this is going to be another room with those hidden twats, isn't it? My inventory's full. If only there was some sort of store. If you want to charge me, just fucking charge me down already. I don't have time for your hocus pocus bullshit. Nope, the store's further along. How long is Dead Space 2? About 6 hours. I mean, I'm coming up to the 5-hour mark now, and I've only got the rest of this chapter and then 2 afterwards, and I'm pretty certain chapter 5 is just a boss fight. So I've only got like half of this chapter left, chapter 14 and then chapter 15. So it's about 5.5, 6 hours. It's not that long. It's definitely shorter than Dead Space 1. See, they're babies. Yeah, like I said, this game's not that long at all. Oh. Ah. Okay. I'll take that death. I will. No idea what the fuck happened there. I could make the same argument as when you run into the side of a spike, not onto the pointy bit. But I mean, in all honesty, like, if you was doing this in real life, like, you would just duck. You would. Speedrunning. Normal spam on 3 hours, 50 minutes. Fuck off. World record pace. Yeah. I think the game took me like 30 hours to beat. No, it didn't. It took me about 15, 20, I think. Oh god, I'm too late. Get ready. 4 hours. Fucking hell. But that's even true for Fallout. Like, speedrunning that game can take like 10 minutes. So obviously what is, and obviously like Breath of the Wild as well. Like, yeah, sure, the game could take you 160 hours if you 100% it. But if you speedrun it, if you just literally run at Ganon and beat him, the game can be like, what, 2 hours, 3 hours? You remember NFS Run was like a Need for Speed 3-hour game with cutscenes, QTEs, and no free roaming. Yep, video games. No, look, no store. Fucking wonderful. Flaws is pretty long for speedrunning as it involves glitching and mashing the game's mechanics. Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying that it's not impressive. That's why I'm saying 4 hours. Oh. Because like I say, what is a game that is like 3, 4, 5 times longer? Well, it's an exciting room. How much money do we have? A lot. 37. 4. I might be able to get a few power notes for that. I would really like a store right now. I have quite a lot of ammo. Also, you can't die, never mind. Apparently I'm missing every fucking shot. Oh no, I'm picking that up. Although, has anyone actually ever seen the speedrun for GTA 5? Like, speedrunning that game is impossible. Besides, you know, perfecting, you know, movement and stuff, but from what I can tell, like, that game takes, like, I think 12 hours to beat, even for a speedrun setting, unless if that's 100%. But, yeah, fucking hell. That game has a mighty long speedrun. Not like the other GTAs. The other GTA is pretty calm for what that thing bloody well does. Have you seen the Dark Souls speedrun? Which one? Because I've seen Dark Souls 3. And to speedrun that game at one point, you need to kill yourself so the game has the camera facing down so it doesn't load anything. Then you have to remember the bloody map, so you run down and then quit out, load back in. GTA San Andreas takes a long time too. Well, I know, like Vice City takes about an hour and a half, I think. An hour and 10 minutes. Like, that game's not that long. There we go. Now let's see the width of this baby. Oh. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't actually show you the width of it from the perspective of your cursor. That's pretty stupid. But now pretty much anything you aim at will be decimated. I have a lot of space. I probably should have bought some stuff, or at least took some stuff with me. It'll be fine.
Oh my god. I feel dead.
Maybe.
What are they doing?
They're all coming to the marker. Convergence is at hand.
I knew you were trouble from the start, but they told me you were unnecessary. That your mind was the purest. I spent years sifting through your demented brain. This is not the way it was supposed to happen.
Well, how was it supposed to happen,
We
Tybin?
had it under control. Clark, this is not our fault. We were so close to understanding it. It's all those bodies you let in here. It's triggering a convergence event. But we never expected this many bodies.
What the hell's it doing?
What it was made to do. Isaac, you have to make us whole.
No. I must stick needle in eye. Yep, this is the eye needle part, and I'm doing this with a fucking controller because I do not trust myself with WASD. I don't. What is going on? Basically that giant thing there is called a marker. And all those dead bodies that were sort of infected and morphed into the necromorphs are converging to the marker. And I don't remember much past that. I don't. What the hell do you want me to do? Because I can't spin that. Oh god, how can I forget this, seriously? I mean, I'll take the ammo. Yeah, you're supposed to go in there, and obviously that's when you get your eye hole. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do the whole idiotic thing. You don't really understand this game's story. Basically, Dead Space 1 happens, you go in, everything's gone to shit, everyone's dead. Why? You're only finding these monsters. You then find this red marker that is sort of controlling them as like a hive mind. Which was connected to the alien of its origin, because the markers are built by humans, but the it has like a hive mind thing with this one alien that connected itself to it, I think. And then obviously all these necromorphs become obviously a hive mind, they all think the same. And then obviously we destroy the alien, we destroy the marker. And then obviously this game happens, and because Isaac goes insane by the end of the game, because he then gets screwed over in his brain because he was near the marker for quite a while, so he then goes insane. Don't tell me I need to fucking stasis this thing. Nope. Fuck you, game. But yeah, so then obviously they sort of hijack him for a few years because his brain is connected to the marker, that he then unknowingly makes other markers for them. And so obviously because this is the biggest one and the closest one to what these necromorphs can find, that's why they're going there. The convergence, I believe, like I say, will send out like a shockwave and sort of infect everyone and make them all go crazy and then turn into necromorphs. And this is like one of the most gruesome deaths in the game, because if you miss getting it in your eye, it then jams it inside of your head, and then it tries to pull itself out, and then you just die. It's a really gruesome thing, and like I say, that's why I don't want to... That's why you need to wait every few seconds, because otherwise he starts. Why do you need to stab your eye? To make yourself better again. There we go. Otherwise, like I say, the needle gets jammed in your eye and then it just goes haywire and it kills you. But basically, like, probably the needle's going through his eye, probably into his... well, not into his brain, but it sort of fixes him from going crazy.
Nicole! Where are you?
Follow the light, Isaac. I'll be waiting for you at the marker.
What do I do?
So it's sort of like a shield. And now we're on chapter 14. Oh, wonderful, the regenerator. Fuck off. You should have missed to show you. Well, yeah, like if you just YouTube it right now, just search Dead Space 2 eye death scene, or in actual fact just go on bloody YouTube and search up all the gruesome deaths in this game, because obviously I've missed a lot of them. I mean a lot of them, I've missed all of them barring one. But if you specifically want to see the eye one, just search that. And like I say, it's pretty gruesome. Because imagine being in that situation. Like, everything else you can sort of survive, but that you have to go through. So, you know. And you'll watch it and you're going to go, oh my god. I'm going to go, yep. That happens. Oh wow, I knocked him over, fuck you bitch. Okie doke. And like I say, I know you're gonna come back, you're gonna go, oh. Well, I'm not saving. Oh, Miles. Hello. Oh, piss off. I actually have quite a bit of health.
I'll never see you again.
Isaac, stop it. There's no other way. You have to.
I'm really glad I came into this room. Wonderful. And this is pretty much where you stock up on everything. That should do. Yep, that should do. Bench. I'll upgrade stasis, but the only thing is I won't be able to upgrade stasis. Because 6 points. 1, 2... Actually, I could do duration. One, 2, 3. Yeah, I should do 12 seconds is more than enough, and with 4 shots.
This is your last reading. Convergence is almost here. Meet me at the marker.
Final chapter. Could you all just fuck off? Can he get past that? Yep, he bloody well can. No, I don't fucking want that. I think this is the last save station. Yep, that was the last save point. So now I think this just turns into a QTE. That's it, he gets it through the throat. And you don't have to shoot him there, but I want to make sure he's dead. And then Ellie comes down and swoops out of nowhere to come save us.
Thank you, Isaac. Now, time to die.
What?
And now this pretty much turns into Fear 2.
The Makers must be absorbed.
The Makers? You mean me? But Strauss said we could destroy the marker.
Not if we consume you first.
God damn it, I trusted you. Fuck you. And fuck your marker.
With the amount of bloody ammo that I have, this will not be hard. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't think going anywhere nearer would have just insta-killed you, but then again, obviously I've never had that happen. I don't know why I charged towards her anyway. Note to self, stay the fuck away from her. There you go. And then this turns into another bloody QTE. And this is technically Dead Space 2, but I'm pretty certain we escaped, because obviously Dead Space 3 exists.
Complete bastard! Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die?
Full of bad ideas, remember?
Yeah, well here's another one. I'm crashing through the roof to get you. Now move your ass.
Wait, no, Ellie, it's too late. Stay clear of the station.
Yeah, well you don't really have a say this time. Heads up.
Now I am Iron Man.
I'm trying! I'm trying!
What?
And that's Dead Space 2. Still a great game. Very much enjoy it. Obviously it loses all of its horror when obviously you play it a few times, and obviously if I'm being honest, even when I played obviously Dead Space 1, even though I had never beaten it myself, it was just not really that scary. The environment and everything that happens within it is scary, but in terms of the sort of monster sort of stuff, you know, where they jump out from wherever you are and whatever, that's part of the course, really. Yeah, 5.5 hours. Prototype suits, doesn't matter, 'cause I'm not playing the bloody game again. But yeah, I say, Dead Space 2. Obviously I recommend it because it's 10 a penny now, since it's been about, what, 7 years since it came out? 8, 7 years? So yeah, if you haven't played this already, do go out and buy it. Tomorrow will be Dead Space 2, because obviously right now, I mean it's 6 o'clock, I could play a couple of hours. Dead Space 3, I can't count. But for now, obviously I'll do Saints Row 2, because I can knock that out in about 2 hours, with what's left anyway. And then, like I say, I can get through the vast majority of Dead Space 3 tomorrow. But yeah, without further ado, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And YouTube, I'll catch you again next time. Ta-ra.